It's time for coffee. There's chickens. Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise.
Chickens. Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise.
Chickens. Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise.
Where you at?
Huge shout out to all of the Adventurers Guild members here on YouTube and all of the supporters from Patreon for their dedicated support of keeping this channel always on the rise. Good morning, everybody. It's early. Welcome back to another leveling session here as we prepare for our stream team stuff. I need to find some more shot this morning. Oh, hopefully they sell it over here. Oop, that's trade supplies.
You need something?
You
Go
do
with
not
honor,
sell
friend.
shot. I'm gonna have to see here.
You need something? See you later.
There's an outfitter up in the tower, isn't there? Oh, this morning might be a hat morning.
What can I do for you?
Ah, he does have heavy shot. Good deal. I need to sell a bunch of this other stuff. All right. Rest is, I kind of feel like I want to get rid of the linen cloth, but I don't know. Oh, cool. So when you buy shot, and you have an ammo bag, it goes directly into the ammo bag. That's kind of
Have
cool.
a good one.
Get over in Discord. Tower of Frozen Shadow. And I would totally go to that on Wednesday night, except Wednesday night we have TLP. Tonight we have Lotro. Oh, I forgot to update Questy this morning. I sold my vulture meat. No, surely I didn't. I don't see it in my inventory anymore. No. It's early morning. I may have sold my vulture meat, and I don't know that you can do buybacks from any merchant in the world, can you?
Looking for something specific?
You can. Ah, oh, thank God, stringy vulture meat. Woot. That could have been bad. Some of this stuff is marked as quest stuff, and some of it is not. Like, that was not marked as a quest item, and so it accidentally got sold. Getting the group assembled. Alright, I'm gonna get a hat this morning. I feel like it's a hat day. My hair's a mess. I don't need my glasses though. I am so dragging this morning. Normally I don't feel that tired, but today I'm exhausted.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is morning.
There's a human female doing the Macarena in a bikini.
Hey, Macarena.
That's awesome.
Takes all kinds.
Doesn't get any more classic than that.
No, it does not.
Very true.
Where's the bank in this town?
Down by the Griffin, but around on the other side.
Ah.
Yep, right. Nope, you're right here. Over here.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I was headed the right way. He said down by the Griffin, but oh, this is the other side.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I put in the guild bank yesterday. I know the rings for sure. Renfield will probably want when he hits 20.
Oh gosh, there's a ton of stuff in here.
I did grab, there was a ring in there for level 18 as well that I grabbed. But yeah, the 21's for sure.
Did you guys want to continue questing? in Westfall, or did you want to make the run to Red Ridge to turn in that Defias quest and continue with that?
I think I have the logger quest to turn in. I think Joey has that too. So we could probably do the logger turn in and then make the run to Westfall for the Defias quest line.
Yeah, because that'll be run to Red Ridge, turn it in to the magistrate there, and then fly back to Westfall with his answer, and then fly to Stormwind. And we have to find member of the SI7 or SI607. I forget, one of those two. The spy network in this game. And then we talk to the guy there, fly back to Westfall with his answer, and then I think that's when we have to find the messenger that roams the zone.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. That'll probably take up a chunk.
Works for me.
Yep. And then once we get the messenger, the next quest then should actually unlock 2 quests for the dungeon. Once those 2 quests are unlocked, then we have them all.
It's a nice sheen on that blade when you pan the camera just right. Do hunters ever get dual wield in this game?
Yes. No.
Yep. Yes, they do. Yep.
Oh, do they?
Sure do. Yep.
Okay. I said yes,
For,
and then I was like, wait, no.
yeah, for them it might be level 20. I know rogues get it the earliest. I think they get it at 10. Warriors, I don't know. Do you have it already?
No, I get it
Might be.
through talent tree, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I do. That's why I went Fury. Yeah. Yeah, and it's gonna be a while till I get there. Requires 15 points in Fury talents. Well, now that's not actually dual wielding though, because that just increases the damage done in my offhand weapon.
Yeah, probably. I thought it was trainable.
So it will be trainable. But at whatever point, when I get 15 points in Fury talents, I can specialize in dual wield. That's what that is. Okay.
This says, and I don't know if this is accurate because I'm on the forums from Classic Wowhead. It says rogues are level 10, warriors and hunters at level 20 get dual wield.
Yeah, it sounds right. I got some new enchants I can do.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Yeah. Let's see here real quick. Okay. Let's do. I don't have a whole lot that'll benefit Renfail. Trade me your cloak. Ren.
Thank you.
All right. And then let's do your weapon. Did it go through or did you take it out?
I think I took it out. That was my bad. There we go.
It's +2 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
important. Thank you.
all right. But for you, I actually have a couple more I can do.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's do your boots.
Oh yeah.
I can do lesser stamina to bracers, but I don't have the materials yet.
Ah, okay. No big.
But I can do. Yeah, let's do your cloak. And your chest piece. All right. Yep, that's now 25 health.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Ah, you're nice.
Thank you.
All right. I think that's all for now.
I'm gonna go sell some stuff before we take off. What do we got here? Don't need those. Don't need that.
You guys are on wool bandages.
Yes. Although I haven't actually done any yet. I've just been stockpiling wool. I've only got like a stack and a half now. I think we just started
Yeah,
getting mobs that drop wool.
I was gonna say I only have 17. I don't even have a full stack yet. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What did you need for the ale quest? That's one I don't think I have.
I think we just need to do turn-ins. Do you have that turn-in, Joey?
Ah, I'm sorry. Which one?
Grim Booze Thunder Brew. It's the Thunder Brew Lager quest.
I think I picked that up, but Yeah. Yep.
It's ready to turn in.
Says complete. I got 5 of 5 hops. Oh, that's right, because you had extra and gave me
Yeah.
some of your hops.
So that's south in the mountains where we were killing those Defiases.
Yep.
Wicked blackjack, eh? Morning, Ed.
Talk to me. Walk with you. How are you?
Oh, is this next section a timed quest? No, it just says he needs 5 hops. Is this even worth doing?
Isn't that the same thing that we just did?
Yeah, it looks repeatable, so I think I'm not gonna take it.
Be
Eh.
good.
Yeah, we just did it.
Alright, follow Maduros. Sorry about that, folks. Had a little bit of sneeze there. Allergies. I don't really have allergies, but we do have lots of kittens in the house now.
You guys you want to run to Red Ridge now?
Sure. Yeah, the only quests I have left here are the level 12 and 13 quests for like oats, gore tusk
Yeah.
livers, stuff like that. Like
Yeah, I
Westfall
mean
stew.
there's a lighthouse along the shore that has a couple more, but I figured that if we get this out of the way, then you'll have everything for the dead mines.
Yeah, that'll be a good like point of determining then how many more sessions do we need before next week.
So the way I'm going to take us, since we're already here, we're actually going to run through Duskwood.
Grab the
Grab the
flight
flight-
points.
Yep. Because Red Ridge is actually north of there, so might as well run this way.
I just need what read chat here. Similar. I think I forget why I wanted to play one. It's been so long since I was learning new stuff in this game. It's fun and what you learn, and y'all have fun doing it. Yes. So some of this stuff I vaguely remember Simar because I did play when Classic launched. Not vanilla. I never played vanilla WoW. I played Classic, 2 years ago or whatever, and that was my first time playing World of Warcraft. And I played a Protection Warrior. So I did some of this stuff. But I've never had and I had a hunter alt that I got up to but it was night elf, so I did the night elf side, and I got the elf maybe up to
20 spider.
25 or 30. But I've never done a hunter beyond that point. Never mained, and I've never really done I've never done Burning Crusade. This is all very very new to me. And I think Joey's only ever dabbled before as well in live, so yeah, and we do have fun. It is fun to
We can
blur.
grab this quest up here real quick.
Crunchy spider leg.
That's what she calls it.
How are you?
And
See
there
around.
is, I think he's in the second floor here. There's a vendor. Yeah, so this is where people
Hey.
come to get the shadow oil recipe. He's the only one that sells it.
That's cool.
Alchemists can get,
Have a good one.
their vials and stuff there, but they still have those vendors in. There's some vendors all over the place that it's the only person that sells a recipe for something, and then once you buy it, it's on a timer. So what people do is they'll camp some vendors and then throw the recipes up on the auction house.
That's awesome. That's pretty smart though, because you got a low level alt. You don't want to run around and get everything. Got coin.
Yep, very true. I know one of the biggest ones is up in Winter Spring on the other continent. I think it's either an enchanting or an alchemy one. It's a big one though. Everybody, it's one that everybody wants.
Stupid spider. Oh my gosh, it's a level 25. Help!
Yeah, the mobs will start getting lower in level again.
That would be deadly.
Yeah, for real. Maduric's got one on right now.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh,
Run! Oh wait, maybe not.
Sacrificing the pet.
Yeah, run. ugh.
Ah! We sacrificed the healer.
Yeah, just keep following that road. I'll meet back up with you.
Okay. Go, go, go. Poor ghost. Oh, he's not even attacking.
He's not down yet. There he goes. Bye bye, ghost.
Oh, bye bye, ghost. Oh, goodness. Now there's a level 23 wolf right up there to the left too, so.
Mommy.
Yeah. This is a fun zone too. I remember you must have leveled an alt with me at some point, because I remember when Classic launched, I got to like level. Shoot, I don't even know. But I remember running this zone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did an alt here.
Yeah, this is it's one of my favorite human areas for sure.
Were we taking this quest? I wasn't.
Might as well, yeah, just to have it.
For the Alliance.
Oh yeah, we can do that later then too.
A Night's Watch. Aren't they supposed to be in black? Man, he saw you
Run.
guys.
Run.
Yeah, just run off the aggro, a leash. Yeah, you can actually call your pet back. Just set him back on passive, and he'll run away.
Yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
And then the mob will just leash back. Yeah, this zone has werewolves and undead and spiders. And
Yeah, I vaguely remember having to do a quest for like a named in the graveyard.
Yep.
Raven Hill area, it looks like.
yeah, it's probably more Latham.
Yeah, that's the one. I think
Name.
you need his head or something. I forget, but yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that probably killed the most amount of people in this zone. Between him and when people summon Stitches, the big abomination
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
walking
that
the
thing.
road.
Yes. If you look at the lampposts and the fence along this road, I might have taken inspiration from this zone at one point or another.
I'm assuming we don't need to grab all these quests for the moment.
No, we don't need any of these right now.
Just figured we grab the ones on the way through because we might not actually be on the way through for a while.
No, not once we get the flight path, which is up
I
here.
think we do have a turn in though here.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
We do.
Need help?
Alright, I'm not
One
gonna...
nice thing about all the recipe ones for cooking, you actually don't have to kill the creatures. You could just buy everything off the auction house. Or if it's in the guild bank.
Gotcha.
You need shot?
No, I filled up before we left this morning.
Cool.
I'm learning.
All right, at the flight point. So now from here we'll take the northern road.
I'm gonna grab more coffee while we're sitting here at the Flight Master. I'll be right back.
That sounds like a good idea. I shall be right back.
Coffee is good. Coffee is great. I got my second cup of coffee. I'm back.
As am I. I think Maduros went to get coffee too.
For those of you who might be tuning in for the first time, this is where I get to say welcome. Don't forget you can check our Discord, links are down below if you want to come join our gaming community. Playing Lord of the Rings Online on Tuesday nights. Playing World of Warcraft Classic a little bit right now. We're leveling up towards the eventual launch of the Burning Crusade when our gaming community will switch mmorpgs. But the big thing right now that we're doing is tomorrow is the launch of the EverQuest TLP servers. We're going to be on the Yellowknack server, and we're going to be spending the next about 3 months playing EverQuest, so if you want to come join us. We're playing Lotron Tuesdays, TLP, EverQuest, probably 3 or 4 days a week, and then of course we're leveling characters in the morning hours on World of Warcraft Classic early in the morning, like 4 to 6 a.m. Classic, because we're crazy people, and I go back to bed after this every day. But we will be switching over from the TLP server to Wrath of the Lich King in the fall. Joey and I have never played Wrath of the Lich King, and we do have a stream team group forming up starting June 2nd, which will be myself, Idhradlor, Maduros, and we will also be joined by Nathan Napalm and Sparoh, who will be streaming on their respective YouTube and Twitch channels. We'll be streaming on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to check that out, make sure to follow along. If you want to join us, you can. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can drop a sticker or a super chat down below while I'm streaming. You can also do super thanks on older videos or join the Adventurers Guild. Links are down there. You can also check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/wandering hermits, if you want to know more about the world of the Weave and the Void, which is that world map behind me. We have a 5th edition tabletop setting. Book is out June 1st. Point-and-click adventure game. You can get the demo today and a book series. And that's the end of the spiel. Poor chicken.
Oh, that's even awesome. Did you read the emo? It says, in contemplation, Renfell mourns the death of chicken.
Oh, you got a different emote. It says you cried on chicken's shoulder. Oh, that's why. I did mourn, you did cry. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. That was gross, Idhradlor. Ew. Dwarf farts. Nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I went out for my second cup of coffee and my kitchen area smells like nasty cat stuff. So I'm gonna have to. Looks like I'm gonna have chores after I finish today.
Yay.
Yeah. 3 different cats, and they
Part of
apparently all went to the bathroom while I was playing World of Warcraft.
that's the bad part of owning animals. It's poop
Yep.
everywhere.
Yep. Chris tried to. So Chris has never been a pet owner. I love my wife to death. This is a criticism, but I love her to death, and so I could fairly say this. She's never had pets before, and she was talking about how, it would be. I just feel like this is when she was getting used to the cats, and she was really upset about, cat poop, litter, and stuff, and she's like talking about how people who own dogs don't have to deal with that, and I was like, oh, that's not true. The thing is, all the people that you've ever known who have dogs don't do anything with their dogs. They leave them tied up,
Yeah.
and they're just outside animals.
Yeah. No.
It's like if you're a responsible dog owner, there's going to be boatloads of dog poop that you have to clean up every day.
Yep.
And what do you do with that dog poop? You can't just toss it in your neighbor's yard. Like,
drives me nuts when we go to like town and like you go to a park and there's like doggy bags and nobody picks up their dog poop and it's like it's gross, yes, but come on, like if you're gonna own a dog, you
Yeah.
gotta take care of it.
yeah, Chris complained. She went to her sister's last week when she went out to visit her family, and she said her sister has 2 dogs, and she doesn't clean up the dog poop. It's just like the backyard is just full of dog poop, and the house stinks. And I said, yep. You thought dogs didn't have poo poo like cats?
Yeah. Well, even here,
Absolutely.
where they've got all the room in the world to go to the bathroom. Oh, they go right in the yard because the grass is all trimmed. And
It's like, ooh, my private personal poop heaven.
dirty boogers.
I remember when I lived with Melissa and Josh and Greeley, and they lived. I don't know if you ever visited that house. You were probably quite
Yep.
young.
No,
Well,
I did.
okay, so the back fence
That they
bordered
that they own together.
Yeah, that back fence bordered like a big cornfield.
Yep.
And I literally would just shovel
Yeah.
Strider's shit over the wall.
Yep. That's cornfield.
Chuck it in the field. And golden retrievers do not leave small poops. That was a constant. But yeah, the funny thing, living in Mexico City for 4 years, most of the parks are very strict about no dogs allowed. I got an animal here.
I'll see here in the good old US of A, which I have nothing against service dogs at all. I mean, it's an amazing tool, but the problem is you can go buy a vest that says, like companion dog or whatever like that from Amazon, and people put that on their dog and nobody will ask questions about it.
Ooh.
And they, even with their dog, no dogs allowed, people put that vest on and take the dogs. It's like, okay, come on, guys.
That's unfortunate. Abusing the system.
Yeah, abusing the system a little bit, because like there's people that have true service dogs and that depend on them. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this quest en route. Just in case, because we might not be coming on the path
Already?
next time.
Bastard, it's 4:30 in the morning. I've got a tick on me. What the hell?
Be careful.
That would be nasty.
Yes, I hate ticks.
Yeah, all legitimate service dogs will have papers.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So technically, they should be asking for it.
We're correct. And then, but see, you can throw a fit and be like, "How dare you ask me? I'm offended." And then, you know, so it's just easier to let those people get away with it. I'm afraid. But yes. And honestly, you can usually tell. I mean, by the way the dog behaves and
King's honor, friend. Go with honor.
I'm not going to take this follow-up yet. I've just turned that in because we'll be back for leveling later.
Yeah, this zone actually on the northeastern side, there are some group quests, but even some of the regular quests are way better with a group just because of the mob density.
Yeah,
I
Nathan.
remember this area too, yeah.
Yeah, Nathan had suggested like those kind of things we could do as well on the Thursday nights, like just gather them all up and then. Oh my God,
Oh,
there's so
yeah.
many quests here. Oh my God,
Oh,
my
the
Yep.
flight path. Because I've got a quest to turn in here later for blacksmithing, but I don't have that stuff made yet, so. That's nice to have the flight path for here.
Greetings. See you later.
Oh yeah, Ed, like, so when we moved in, we had a street cat that adopted us. And like a week later, she brought
We're
her
turning in a quest here? I don't even remember why we came here.
the Device Brotherhood in the tavern upstairs, and then he'll give us a return quest to go back to Westfall. Which
Oh, that's
I'm gonna fly back, and while I'm flying, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and bio. So I'll be back after that. I'm gonna go ahead and fly now. But yeah, Ed, she brought her 2 kittens, so we have 2 3-month-old cats right now. And then when she showed up with her cats, she's a street cat. She was pregnant. And various reasons, we weren't able to get her spayed because the vets here didn't want to do it while she was in being pregnant.
the Alliance.
And then we thought and kind of hoped that she would have her babies elsewhere, but she dropped her babies
Yeah,
on us on Saturday.
you ever want a pig, there's a named one over here that's really good to get. Belly grub.
Okay.
What
So
kind
now
of-
we
He's
have
like level
3
23
cats
or
going into the cat
something.
box, and I have 5 kittens that were just born, and we got to try to find those homes. And I got to
But
try
I
to get
think
them
he
all
comes with
spayed.
a higher level charge than normal ones at his level.
Be careful.
All right, be right back, everybody. Lots and lots of kitty poop. So I'm not looking forward to that. All right, I'm back.
Well met.
SI7 looks like.
For the Alliance.
Yep, that should be in Stormwind.
Don't forget to turn in, noob.
Right. I have a letter for him.
What can I do for you? Safe travel.
Back to Stormwind.
Barracks of Old Town. Yeah, I need something. I need a ride, yo. The Defias Brotherhood. Man, imagine if like behind the scenes stuff existed like it does today back when they were creating this game. Like sitting around the table planning this game, like, okay, look, we've done Warcraft all the way up to Warcraft 3, I think, is when,
Yep.
and then like we're gonna combine all of that and we're gonna make, you know, an online multiplayer game.
And I don't know how much you know of the history of this, Joey, but they were heavily influenced by EverQuest.
Right, I did. That's where I was going with that next. Like, we're gonna make it, and we want it to be like EverQuest, but with our own twist. And I don't know. I would give anything to like be in those round table sessions, like in the panic behind getting it done, and and then to have such a booming success from it. It is interesting.
That's the perfect place to plug patreon.com/wandering hermits. A place where you can get all your behind the scenes access.
It's true though.
That's
Like,
right.
you know, who'd have thought that anybody ever cared about behind the scenes stuff, you know?
Right.
Oh, check out this dwarf. Christoph Farrell.
NPC or a player?
Oh, that's the human. No, it's an NPC. Adis Brum is the dwarf.
Light be with you.
Huh.
Be careful.
Now back to Westfall.
Boy, this one really does send you just back and forth, don't it?
Yep. There's one that starts in Red Ridge that's very similar. He has you go to seek out help from the mayor of Darkshire, the Grian Stout Mantle guy in Westfall has you come here to Stormwind, and
Oh, I see who you're looking at, Joey. Christoph Farrell and Ada's Brom.
Yep.
Looks
Yep,
like
yep,
they're
yep.
drinking buddies.
Yep.
They're on the path somewhere with tankards in hand. Ah, the Gluswelt twins. Broke both my legs that night. How could I forget? Like they just stopped to start talking.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. We'll have one of these days we're going to have to follow them around and see what all their dialogue is.
I totally was thinking that because like the one I was reading was quite hysterical.
Yeah, they definitely have a story to tell.
like, have you guys checked out that show on Prime, Vox Machina or
Yeah, we've
Maxima?
seen some X. I actually no, I don't think I've watched because that's all the it's the why am I blanking on their name? The D&D group with Matt Mercer.
Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's the show they kickstarted, and I have not watched any episodes yet. I've just seen snippets.
Oh, oh man, yeah, definitely reminds me of some good D&D times. But their banter it's so great, and I'll have to look it up. But I'm pretty sure one of the main characters is voiced by the guy that does the voice for Illidan in this game.
Yeah, see, all those people are voice actors from Critical Role. So I would be willing to bet it probably is that person. Because I think they were all voice actors before they got famous with Critical Role. And then they've since been able to do lots of other voiceovers since then. I mean, they did the voiceovers in was it Divinity Original Sin 2? No, it wasn't that. It was Pillars of Eternity 2. They got the cast of Critical Role to come do the voiceovers for that game.
Which is a
Oh
I
yeah.
never played the second one. I
Oh,
never played the second.
dude. Let me stop you and tell you that you need to make this happen. I know you have limited time during the winter because it's the first game on steroids, and you get to have a ship and be a pirate.
Okay, so I need to. Do I gotta beat the first game? Because I still haven't
No,
beaten the first game.
no, because
And it's a massive. It's massive.
the second one is like 3 times as big and way more
Because
complex. It's so
like
good.
I have the first one plus like the first 2 expansions or something like that. Like the first expansion at least, but it's massive. So big.
What's up, Misha? You're up early. Welcome.
Didn't they release another game that was in the same universe?
They are in the middle of developing a first-person open-world Skyrim type game. It's
Oh, that's right.
not out yet, but it's in that same universe, and it's going to be for next-gen consoles, probably for
Is that
PC as well.
Is that Avowed?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Yeah,
Move on,
okay.
friend.
It's one of the
Next gen.
handful of games that I'm really looking forward to.
Next gen consoles being current gen. Or
Sorry,
like
yes, current generation, yeah.
okay, or like next gen. Because I was, oh, man, if I ever got like $1,000 laying around, I'm just gonna go buy an Xbox, but and some games, but
Go with honor.
Well, if your
friend.
transmissions would stop going out
No
in your
joke.
trucks.
and pipe leaks in the house and yeah, no joke.
All right, looks like
We'll
the
have to
next.
find the messenger.
Yes. Oh, a cool. Questy actually shows his path on the
Yep.
map. So here's a question: should we start north and work our way south?
I always go down into Moonbrook first
Okay, just
and
see if
go
he's
from
up.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Capture him, and if he resists,
And
kill
he
him.
will wander all the way into the quarry. There's a cave, and then the Jangalad mine. There's a cave, and he'll actually go all the way in through those too.
Do it.
All right, follow on. Oh, thank you so much, Ed, for the help to kitty fun. I totally, yes, by the way, thank you for that, Ed. I totally did a shout out in my Monday musings yesterday, and I said anybody who wants to help out with the kittens because those are this house has apparently
Actually,
become a
right
cat
before they
rescue.
released Sunwell, like this zone was packed with people having created alts as they were waiting for Sunwell to open.
And
So you were
Chris has us
constantly
got us
spammed with,
doing
has anyone seen the messenger?
shout outs on TikTok,
Because he's
and then I totally
he
put up a
wanders
message on
so
my
far.
personal Facebook page a couple days ago, and was like, hey, anyone who wants to help out with the cats, please let me know. I'll give you my PayPal information because um, this is not expected. We didn't plan this. Um, we have turned into it. And the problem is no one here spays and neuters their pets. There's no animal shelters that we can just go drop them off at. And people around here don't want cats because we live in the boonies and all they want is dogs. So it's going to be a challenge to get the 5 kittens. We're okay covering, all the stuff for the 2 cats that we already adopted because those were the first litter and the mom because we figured those ones we can afford to take care of and everything else. But the 5 that she just had, now that we can control the mama cat and keep her inside and hopefully she won't get pregnant, if we can control her heat cycle, we're going to get her spayed here in the next 6 to 8 weeks. The, the There's only 2 vets in town too, and we've been dealing with the one vet we don't really like. He's kind of an older guy, and Chris would prefer to use the female vet, and the female vet that is here, has
Oh,
restrictions.
I think this is him. Yep.
Oh, far out.
She won't do the spaying and neutering except with some
If he resists.
caveats. She's like, it has to be at
Kill
this time. I won't do it here. I won't do it if she's pregnant.
All right. There you go. He resisted.
Did we all get it?
Yep.
Wow,
So
that's
she's
just
wanting us to
terrible.
wait 2 months. She says you have to wait until she weans the kittens. And I'm like, I told Chris, I was like, that's what we were doing with the first batch is we were trying to wait. And then we found out she was pregnant. And then by the time we knew that she was pregnant, the vet said, I won't do a late pregnancy spay. I won't do a late pregnancy. She said I could spay her and do a C-section, but she wanted like, $300. And it was like, well, I just
So the
got
next
here,
part,
I don't
we'll
want
actually
to
have to
spend
escort
$300,
the trader
on
back
a
into
cat.
Moonbrook. He's going to show
That's
us
not
the
mine,
entrance to get into the dead mines.
It's still going to be $50-$60 just to get her spayed, So then it was like, we'll just let her have her
Ew.
kittens. And so now she just had 5 kittens on Saturday. And so Chris and I we're going to manually force the weaning, which you could totally do around 4 weeks.
And once we complete that, then you can drool over the quest rewards for that, because that's the big one.
Once we can she just had them on Saturdays, so, they're only a few
think
days
for
old. So we're going to
for
force the
warrior,
weaning
it'll
at 4
probably be the
weeks
pants.
so that we can
They're
get the
male
mama
pants with like
spayed as
18
quickly
strength
as
or something.
possible.
Dear
But
Lord.
Chris and I are both like
Yeah,
a
like
little
16 or
paranoid
18.
because the cat box, we only have one cat box.
But I'd be wearing
And
those for a while.
neither one of us want to go out and buy another cat box, so it's going to be this nightmare
Yeah, on
of
my paladin, I wore them.
having 5 new kittens once they start pooping and
Probably
peeing.
till I was
Which
almost
is why
40.
we're taking donations from people who want to help out with the cat fund.
Need help?
Because that'll help us take care of doing things like going out and getting another litter box to support the 5 kittens that we're
Bend
going to
the
have to
trigger so
house
you
until we can
reveal
get them
the
adopted.
Light bless you.
Just make sure everybody turned the previous one in.
Yep.
Yep.
Is this a timed quest, this one?
It's an escort.
All right, I'll get it to the accept point and then we'll do a countdown.
Yeah, it'll prompt us when somebody accepts it. It'll prompt us to accept it too.
All right, let me know when you're done reading, Joey. So thank you very much, Ed. I appreciate that. Anybody else?
I'm done.
If you want to... All right, 3, 2, 1. If you want to support the content of the channel, that's awesome. Oops, I'm doing push talk. I shall not do that. if you want to support the content of the channel, that's awesome, and I highly appreciate everything everybody does for joining as a member, doing super chats and super stickers. But we're also definitely taking donations for the cat fund right now, which is a separate thing. But you can combine the two if you would like, because the money coming in right now we will be using to fund the cat. So thank you, Ed. And no worries, Misha. I know you would, but you live far away, so not an issue. It gets expensive having animals. Not as expensive as having
On
kids.
PvP servers, this tends to be one of those quests where like Horde would come in and kill him while you're trying to escort him.
Oh,
Ooh.
isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Aw,
They
thanks,
they
Cantan, man.
sometimes will do it anyway because he is flagged. So,
You rock, Canton. Thank you so much, sir. The Kitty Content Fund.
but
That's
there's
that's
so
what we're
few
calling
Horde
it.
on this server. Once you see one, it's like seeing a unicorn.
Never
They're not in
understood why
here
they
right
made
now, but if you've seen the
quest NPCs run
cats,
slower than characters.
if you watched yesterday's Mondays in Middle Earth, the Princess Leia got up on my
Almost
shoulder
every
and
game
like
does
came
that,
up
though.
over the shoulder and onto my chest while I was recording the episode. And then during the live stream on Sunday night, she kept climbing up over my shoulder
Yeah, the
and
only thing I
getting
could
into the
say is
live stream.
it's helpful if you actually fight and then you have to like drink or something. Gives you
Oh,
time to
so you
sit
can
down
catch
for.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Is Joni a troll? Am I gonna have to ban somebody first thing in the morning? You're looking kind of trolly, Joni.
Now this is when he becomes an aggro magnet.
I'm keeping an eye on chat as best I can. But we may be doing some removal of some people here in a minute in YouTube chat. Yep, there we go.
Hey, look, it's the
And
messenger.
bye bye, dickhead. Sorry about that, Misha. Got rid of the troll. We'll see if they come back in another guise. Unless that was a legitimate friend of yours, Misha, who was just like teasing you, but it looked like he was being really trolly and I know you like big things, baby. Like, come on. Like, no time for that first thing in the morning. Well, I don't like that type of behavior on my channel anyway. Sparoh was here one of the sessions when we had like legitimate like 15 or 20 trolls show up in a stream. Like they just kept coming and we just had to keep nuking them. Yeah, I generally keep a pretty good eye on things, Simeric. Occasionally I'll miss stuff, but that kind of crap I don't like, so. Alright, I got the completion there.
Ooh, the dead mines.
Yes, Ed. So what they'll do is they'll jump in live streams and they'll start doing like It'll start off with like they'll ask a couple of innocent questions sometimes, and then they immediately go into things like, I like playing with my
Wait for me. I have little legs.
I like playing with my nether regions, but they'll use different words for things, and yeah, I've had to deal with some pretty graphic trolls. It's pretty graphic sexually, is what it is. And I'm not squeamish. Anybody who's been on my streams
We
or
can
hangs out with
shortcut it
us,
if you want. Just run this way.
yeah, I'll stick follow on you. Anybody's been here. I mean, I cuss a lot and everything else. But I have no patience for
Ooh,
people
there's
who
a
just want to
chest.
come.
You want to take out this camp for the
Yep,
chest?
do it.
I need
Do
a
it.
target.
Do it. Woohoo!
I got no patience for that kind of crap. Thank you for the subscription, LA.
Something first.
Ooh, you met someone who's never seen or read Lord of the Rings? That's interesting, Misha. Yes, and you absolutely have to break them in. And they have to watch the extended editions. Do not let them watch don't let them watch the release versions. It must be extended edition. It must be. 12-hour marathon session of the extended edition of Lord of the Rings. Chris and I do those once a year. Usually around Christmas time because absolutely the Lord of the Rings films are a Christmas film, everybody. That is a Christmas adventure is what those movies are.
Oh, it's 11
Greetings.
strength, 5 stamina. Probably the
Oh,
tunic
Misha,
for
those
Ringtail.
yes, yes. The behind the scenes documentation.
I
Oh,
mean,
that tunic is
that's
pretty dope.
yeah, 11 agility.
And now we should
Be
there should
careful.
be a quest unlocked at the top here we'll want to pick up.
Well met.
I don't think Chris has it ever. Chris has actually never watched all the behind the scenes footage yet because I don't have the box sets here, and that stuff's actually kind of hard to find online, at least
And if you
in a
check
good
your
enough
quest
quality
log after
that has
accepting this one,
subtitles.
you should, under Dead Mines, you should have 5 quests.
I do indeed. So
One,
Alright,
2, 3, 4.
Joey has all
now
of
you're ready.
my
Now I could do whatever.
Joey has my box
That's
sets
cool.
of the Lord of the Rings extended editions with all the extended features. So the issue we have is because Chris really her English is pretty good, but she needs subtitles when we're watching stuff like that because it's not normal English and content. So I haven't been able to
Do you
find like a good
guys
digital version yet
have,
that has all the subtitles for the extended features.
you know what? We should probably just run out there. You want to run out to the lighthouse and grab some of those quests?
Sure. I need Murloc eyes anyway for another quest.
Yep. Yep. One of the quests we pick up there is to kill a bunch of different types of murlocs. But also relight the lighthouse. We need oil for that.
How do you
I just don't
drag the questy tracker again? Somehow I dragged it over to the right behind my hotbars, and I don't know how to drag it back.
Good question.
I'll figure it out later. Actually, I'll stick follow on you and go Google it. Control Shift click. There we go. So somehow I was doing Control Shift earlier and hit it. Yeah, those extended edition features are as good as all of the Star Wars extended feature stuff, just showing how that stuff. So Joey, we're actually having a conversation on YouTube right now. Since we were talking about like behind the scenes stuff, we're talking about the Lord of the Rings extended edition, like all those
Yes.
DVDs. Like that's
Yes.
some of the coolest behind the scenes stuff you'll ever see.
Yep. Well,
And
they
you'll notice,
documented that. Like that's what's cool. Like,
yes, it's like what George Lucas did, but then also you'll see like everything they're doing right now with all the Disney Plus shows. They're releasing that stuff as additional shows for people to subscribe.
Yep. Which I have got to get my Disney Plus fixed on my PlayStation, cause you know, kind of a big deal coming up here at the end of the month.
I do need to kill more of these on the way because I still need a couple livers.
Oh yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
It's Friday that
Yeah.
Obi-Wan comes out, right?
Oh shit, is it really
Yeah.
this weekend? I'm gonna be
Yes.
behind it because I'm gonna be so busy with TLP. I don't know I'll have time to.
And you want to wait till they all come out? So
Yes, I don't like to watch individually, so
I can't wait. I have to watch it.
I may not wait this time, and I may ask Chris if I can just go get my Disney Plus subscription because we had turned all the subscriptions off because we haven't been watching TV because we were so busy with moving in and cat stuff and YouTube content creation and everything else. But I'm pretty much done with all of the tabletop book work, so technically I have time to watch shows again.
Yep. Do it.
I don't have a target.
And I kind of don't want to miss any of those episodes. It's like,
No.
Yeah, especially since you have such a social media presence, it's going to be hard to
You can't avoid it.
spoilers.
yeah.
Hey, I managed to do it with Jedi Fallen Order and Game of Thrones. I still haven't seen all the Game of Thrones episodes, and I do not know what happens.
Yeah, so that's something I couldn't avoid, which is why Game of Thrones is one of the rare shows that Chris and I we watched it week to week because, like Maduros was saying, having a heavy social
it's-
media presence like that, you can't get on any social media network.
Nope.
Because there's spoilers everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
TikTok right now when Book of Boba Fett came out.
Yep.
I hadn't watched the episodes. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
waited until they all come out, and everything got spoiled for me. Like not everything, but most of the things got spoiled for me because it was every TikTok was this, that, or the
Oh,
other
yeah.
Book of Boba Fett.
The theme song was trending for forever. Like a bantha.
Oh yeah, that was everywhere. Meme of the week, like a panther.
I mean, it was a good show.
Wasn't it? It had its moments.
There was so many things they could have done better, though. Like, ugh. But what do I know about making a show, too? So, whatever.
I totally didn't need to attack that. My bad.
Oh, I thought we needed these or something. I don't remember. I have so many quests.
I'm out at the lighthouse and looks like we're gonna need 5 oils each. We'll get those from the mechanized scarecrow guys.
Well, I have 9 already.
Oh, I have 4.
What do they look? That's just a cask of oil, right?
Yeah, looks like a flask.
Yeah, I don't have any. Babe.
You probably sold them by accident.
No, because Maduros said specifically not to sell those, so I was watching for them.
Gotcha. I totally accidentally sold my stingy vulture. No, the vulture lizard like
Meat.
intestines by accident this
Yeah.
morning.
Oops. Oops.
And then I had a panic moment and I was able to buy them back, so. All right, let me let's divvy out this oil.
Okay. Yeah, if you just want to give me, turn it in for you, and then just give me 1, I'll turn mine in, then we'll just focus on getting Idhradlors.
That's Keeper of the Flame. All right, that's sorted. What's up, Eagles Network? Checking my YouTube chat.
Oh, here's the names we need too. Old Merkai.
Ah, good times. Barnacled clams. Oh, I totally let my pet die and didn't pay attention. A revived pet. Oh, probably don't have enough mana.
I just gave you a bunch of mana
I know. I
potions.
just used one. I totally wasn't paying attention to Ghost's health.
Ghost.
Yep, we'll one ahead north up the shore for the rest.
Okay.
And that would be south.
Yeah, I was trying to get up the mountain, but
Oh no, for these we'll stay on the shore.
oh well. There's a 10 node. I was sidetracking,
Oh.
but I
I
can't
think
get
you
up
can get
there.
up here,
I was trying, but I couldn't freaking.
right here.
Oh, I didn't try right here. Ah, yes.
I see it.
Okay.
Too far away.
Oh, I'm feeling that 3 a.m. wake up. Technically 3:30 wake up. And as soon as I get done from here, I get to go do cat dad stuff. I'm gonna be cleaning cat box and playing cat dad. So thanks everybody for donating to the kitty content fund this morning. It will get put to good use. I'm gonna talk to Chris, but I think we don't need it quite yet, but we're probably gonna have to buy a second litter box soon, just for the wee ones. Because there ain't no way 8 cats are going potty in the same litter box. That's ridiculous. I just can't believe, like, ugh. Cats are worse than rabbits, I feel. Like, they just... Ugh. It's just so unfortunate that they're just... Different countries deal with strays differently. They don't have, like, animal control here. So, there's so many stray cats. It's really bad. Like, the property behind us, which is where the mama cat had her previous litters... there's probably 15, 20 cats that are back there roaming around. And they're all, it's like, most of them are males, but I forgot to train my pet. Cats are good for country living. They take care of mice, rats, and here they also take care of lizards and salamanders, and they eat a lot of other bugs too. So dare I say it, but there are cockroaches. They definitely kill the cockroaches. Flies. Snakes and rats make good food, indeed. Don't have a ton of snakes here. We do have some. Um, but we have iguanas and lizards of all sizes. We've got some that come into our yard that are over 6 feet long. But they hunt the small ones, which is good. I'm letting Idhradlor go first.
I need a target. I need a target.
Yeah, the mama cat has brought back like 12 to 15-inch lizards. She'll go out and hunt those ones. I mean, she'll get they're bigger, they're 12 to 15 inches long, and they weigh, kilo, maybe 2 to 4 pounds. But the big ones they stay away from. But I mean, there are some big ones. I mean, they're mostly vegetarian. They just really love the mangoes on the mango trees. But problem is they also like Chris has wanted to plant a garden, and we're not going to be able to plant the garden that we wanted to right away because we're going to have to figure out how to protect the garden because they will come in and eat. They've already like she tried to plant basil and oregano, and they just came and wiped it out within like the first 48 hours. Like, and I mean we've got video footage that we're documenting the whole process of us moving into this place and everything. And I've got video footage. There's 20 iguanas in the backyard, and a dozen of them are 3 foot to 6 foot, and the rest are smaller ones. But they come down out of the trees to get the mangoes that fall, and then they'll also roam around and then eat everything else they find that's organic. So all your
The
plants,
warriors are
all
going
your
to be kind of mixed
fruits.
in here, so we'll just kill everything.
Okie dokie. I'm tempted to just turn my pet on aggressive. Let's see what happens. Ghost is a cool looking wolf. That's why I had to have a wolf pet.
I need a target.
And the coastal runners, I'm assuming, are further down.
Yeah, they're way up north.
How you doing on time, Joey?
I got about like 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yeah, for these I usually go back up on the land here and oh, but we have this quarry in the way.
That's interesting, Simmerk. I didn't know that. Chris and
Forgot
I may
about
need to
that.
Google that. See if we can't figure out a way to put them, because literally that's one of the reasons everybody just has outside dogs here that they just tie up in the yard, is because the dogs will keep the iguanas away.
There's probably nodes popping up on your screen.
There said there was one up top, but I ran around and I didn't see it, so it must be below. But it swears it was up there.
Yeah, there is a cave in there, so it could be underground.
Well, usually it's got an arrow, you know, like if it's underground or above you, but yeah. Oh well. These are all warriors.
Yeah, I don't see any coastal hunters in that group.
Well.
I'm just gonna run through, so if I get ads, stay close.
There's 10 node.
Your your pet was back here with me. It just ran through that camp and is pulling everything.
I see it. Yeah, this is crazy. I think we leashed him. Oh, Maduros. Sorry, I'm going back for Idhradlor. He's probably trying to get that
Yeah.
10 node.
Oh, I was until I just pulled everything. Ah, run away!
Yes,
Run
run
towards
away.
us. Run towards us.
I was doing really good, and then those guys found me.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, just train to me, because they'll drop.
Nice.
Garlic and pepper. I mean, it's fun. We're doing this very casually, Misha, because it's, you know, it's something that we're just doing in the mornings with my brother, Idhradlor, and then Maduros. So we'll play it a little bit once we get beyond EverQuest. So this is something we're going to be doing in the fall. We should keep going north, it looks like.
Yep. Still gotta go north.
It's very solo friendly, Misha, so even classic, I mean, yeah, there's lots of group content, but all the questing content is solo. So if you just want something to come chill out and hang out in, I think that's a good, you know, WoW can provide a very relaxing space for that kind of stuff. I don't know. I was never a big WoW fan. It is a fun game though. I'm still not a huge WoW nerd, so. But I've enjoyed my experience in Classic so far. I'm just gonna train.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh my goodness. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Yeah, they're leashing back.
Still don't see any of the coastal runners. Oh, there's
right
one.
there.
Simrick's like, I'm a WoW nerd, man. I was an EQ1, EQ2 person for a very, very, very long time. And then eventually Lord of the Rings Online became my jam. I love that game. It's my favorite MMO. I love Star Wars Old Republic. Joey and I play that every year together. We also play Lord of the Rings Online frequently together, and I just keep it installed. You know, I'm happy that we have people from our gaming community that are having fun in Lotro with us now, which tonight, by the way, is Lotro night. Do you have time to do the turn-in, Joey, or do you want to just recall out and
Where
go to
was the
the
turn
inn?
in for that one? I don't even remember.
All the way back in the lighthouse?
Oh yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
And then we can recall after that.
All right, I'm just putting the pet on passive. Wow, nerd reporting for duty. Oh, my sinuses are being overactive today. I got my Flonase ready. That'll be the first thing I do after my stream is Flonase, and it's probably, it rained yesterday, so we've got all sorts of stuff flowering and everything else, and it could just be the dust. Who knows? We had a really bad thunderstorm here on Sunday night. Knocked down a bunch of tree branches. And gotta clean that up.
How many oils do you need?
2.
Okay. We should probably stop at one of these fields along the way then. Kill some of those golems.
Oh, I guess there's a field south of us, it looks like. Oh, 8 cats, Ed? Jesus. So I'm not the only person. Okay, yeah. Because I felt like, we're about to have. We have the 3, and then now, Street Cat had her babies, and I'm like, 8 cats. I'm like, no, no. Look at that, a flask for you.
I've got 4 or 5, so.
You're about to have 5 of 5.
Sweet. Yep.
Pet stores trigger me. I'm paranoid now. I'm pretty sure my poor wife, Chris, is pretty. She loves the 2 cats. She's grown to love them, but she was not a fan of cats before, and she graciously allowed me. That was the first thing when we moved was she said, "You can finally have a cat." And that was something we knew before we moved. I was finally going to be able to get a cat because we couldn't have a cat for many years because we were traveling. And then even when we finally settled down and went into game dev kind of full time in Mexico City, I couldn't have a cat because we were renting. Um, and so that was just a thing. When we got a house, she said I could get a cat, and that was the plan. When we got here, the street cat adopted us, and we were like, well, I guess that's just meant to be. Like, gonna have a cat, and I'm just gonna take the mama cat. And then we found out, oh, she's got babies, and then she brought the babies, and then it was like, okay, well, I'll take these 2, and we'll spay the mom, and then, like I said earlier, finding out then that the mom was already pregnant, and our vet, the only vet in town, wouldn't spay a pregnant cat. It became this situation of crap. I went from wanting a cat to having a couple of cats to now being a cat rescue. Pet stores. You start twitching. Your left eye starts twitching and your whole body starts shaking. Traumatized by the pet store. See, I grew up on a ranch, so my mom always had cats for the ranch. So those were all the cats I grew up with, so we always had cats and kittens. But yeah, this time around, a cat found us. Ding 19.
Rats.
We will be wrapping up the stream here, ladies and gentlemen, because it is 6 a.m., so it's time for us to wrap up. I'm going to talk with these guys. I don't know if we'll be back tomorrow, because tomorrow EverQuest TLP server launches, so I'll be streaming from 2 p.m. onwards Central Time tomorrow, assuming we can get into the server right away. We may be back later this
Me
week.
too.
Congrats. We may be back later this week with more WoW, but we might wait until next week. I'm going to talk to the guys after this, so just stay tuned in Discord
And I
for more
guess
information.
we'll port back, because that's kind of a run.
Yeah, let's before you guys bail, I'm doing my closer on stream real quick. I wanted to talk to you about when we might want to do the next session, so give me a minute before you log.
Yeah.
Anyway, EverQuest tomorrow, tonight, Lotro, about 7:30, 7:30, somewhere in there. I'll start streaming Lotro. Stick around tonight. Other stuff coming into the pipeline. Thanks for the support, everybody, for the Kitty Cat Fund. For the rest of you If you stumble upon this by accident and you've not already done so, don't forget you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, join our gaming community, and our Discord links are below. And if you want to support the channel, you can with a super chat or a sticker, or you can join the Adventurers Guild, which is our membership option here. You can also go to patreon.com/wandering hermits, where Idhradlor, myself, and Chrisma are building the World of the Weave and the Void, which is that world map behind me, 5th edition tabletop setting, books, and a point and click game, all of which you can find over there. So check that stuff out. Thanks everybody for hanging out this morning. Misha, Ed, Samorik, Eagles Network. Who else was here? Contown was here. Thanks again, Contown, for the $10. Thanks again, Ed, for the $5. My kitty content fund. Who else did I miss? I think that's all the people I saw in live chat this morning. So thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out and supporting the channel and all the cool things that you do for us. So thank you. I will see everybody later today in Discord, of course, and hopefully tonight. And we will go beyond as we do other things and play other games. So